Exercises in English. Advanced Level 0001.
You can download these exercises in PDF format. Click on the link below the video.
Question tags. A question tag is a little question that you add to the end of a statement. Here are some examples.
You like your colleagues, don't you? You don't like sugar in your coffee, do you? Susan has sold her car, hasn't she? You haven't sold anything this week, have you?
Question tags are used quite frequently in the English language. You use a question tag when you want to know whether the listener agrees with what you are saying. To make a question tag, you must locate the helping verb in the original statement and repeat it as part of the question tag. When your sentence is positive, the question tag should be negative. When your question is negative, the question tag should be positive.
If you have further questions about how to locate helping verbs, contact the author of this channel. Check the description below.
Let us now do an exercise. Here are some examples to show you how to do the exercise.
1. You work for an international company.
You work for an international company, don't you?
2. Your colleagues don't come to work before 8 o'clock.
Your colleagues don't come to work before 8 o'clock, do they?
3. Your boss trusts you a lot.
Your boss trusts you a lot, doesn't he?
4. You are very happy in your position.
You are very happy in your position, aren't you?
5. You aren't thinking of leaving this company.
You aren't thinking of leaving this company, are you?
Alright, let's start the exercise. In each case, listen to the sentence, then give the question tag.
1. Henry Ford was an American industrialist.
Henry Ford was an American industrialist, wasn't he?
2. He created the first car that middle-class Americans could buy.
He created the first car that middle-class Americans could buy, didn't he?
3. He wasn't the only developer of the assembly line.
He wasn't the only developer of the assembly line, was he?
4. Ford left home at the age of 16.
Ford left home at the age of 16, didn't he?
5. Today's youngsters don't leave home at age 16.
Today's youngsters don't leave home at age 16, do they?
6. You have heard of Henry Ford before.
You have heard of Henry Ford before, haven't you?
7. Ford cars are still very popular.
Ford cars are still very popular, aren't they?
8. Germans don't buy a lot of Ford cars.
Germans don't buy a lot of Ford cars, do they?
9. Most Germans prefer to drive German cars.
Most Germans prefer to drive German cars, don't they?
10. German cars are popular in most countries.
German cars are popular in most countries, aren't they?
11. The German automotive industry is very competitive.
The German automotive industry is very competitive, isn't it?
12. Bollywood isn't the largest film industry in the world.
Bollywood isn't the largest film industry in the world, is it?
13. Hollywood produces some of the most popular movies.
Hollywood produces some of the most popular movies, doesn't it?
14. Simon's been a film actor in the past.
Simon's been a film actor in the past, hasn't he?
15. We've seen some interesting films in our lives.
We've seen some interesting films in our lives, haven't we?
16. Mr. Smith has a lot of money.
Mr. Smith has a lot of money, doesn't he?
17. His wife could be a film producer.
His wife could be a film producer, couldn't she?
18. Sarah had to give up acting after her operation.
Sarah had to give up acting after her operation, didn't she?
19. You never tried your hand at acting.
You never tried your hand at acting, did you?
20. Digital technology has changed the way people make movies.
Digital technology has changed the way people make movies, hasn't it?
21. Movie making will never be the same again.
Movie making will never be the same again, will it?
22. Nowadays you can make a film with a cell phone.
Nowadays you can make a film with a cell phone, can't you?
23. Editing a film isn't an easy task.
Editing a film isn't an easy task, is it?
24. To become a film editor, you have to take a course.
To become a film editor, you have to take a course, don't you?
25. Most people don't go to the movies nowadays.
Most people don't go to the movies nowadays, do they?
26. Most people prefer to watch movies on OTT platforms.
Most people prefer to watch movies on OTT platforms, don't they?
27. Streaming films wasn't popular in the 1990s.
Streaming films wasn't popular in the 1990s, was it?
28. VHS tapes were popular before the DVD was introduced.
VHS tapes were popular before the DVD was introduced, weren't they?
29. DVDs aren't as popular now as they used to be.
DVDs aren't as popular now as they used to be, are they?
30. The film industry used to be glorious.
The film industry used to be glorious, didn't it?
That's the end of this lesson. You can move on to the next lesson. Did you enjoy this video? Then please subscribe to our channel and press the like button. Thank you. Goodbye for now.